Page 115, capital W. Make sure you're there on the page with a sharp pencil, and we'll get started. Look at the capital W with me. It kind of reminds me of a letter you just did. It reminds me of the capital V, except it has an extra line in there, doesn't it? It starts the same way as a capital V. It ends the same way as a capital V. But in the middle, we have another line. Look at how it's written in your book. It resembles the print W. The sentence we have is, Will visits the White House. Does the capital W connect to the next letters? No, it doesn't. Just like the V, it does not connect. All right, let's look at 115. We're going to write it together. So we said we start the same way as a capital V. We start with our curve forward and slant. We do. This time though, instead of going up and curving, we go and touch the top, down, over, and up, like that. We want to make sure these lines are also parallel, just like we did with our U. So we start here, curve forward, slant, under curve, make it parallel to the first line, retrace it, under curve and over curve. Make sure these are all going in the same direction. We want them parallel. Be careful. Are you going to be this person? I hope not. Look what this is doing. Can you tell me why that's not the best choice? That takes up too much space, doesn't it? That's too wide. We don't want that. Also, can you tell me why we're not doing that? This isn't how we're writing it, is it? This one would have the print part of it with points at the bottom. We're not doing that. We're going to make it nice and curvy. So I want you to do this. Does everybody understand? Let's look at your book. We have two proper nouns. We have Washington. There was the state of Washington, and then there's also Washington, D.C. Do you know what D.C. stands for? Anybody? District of Columbia. It's a special place where the Capitol building is, where the White House is. And then we have a day of the week, Wednesday. And our sentence, Will takes a tour. Have some of you been to the White House before? That would be interesting. If you have some extra time and want to tell me about it, you could write me a note to send back so that I can hear about your experience at the White House. All right, I want you to do these pages, and then when you're done, look them over, make sure they're good. I do want to mention a proper noun name. I think you know who it is. Here we go, capital W. So when you write this, got to pick up. Then we're going to put our last name here of Wade. Make sure you are careful with it. And we don't pick up on the last three letters, but we do pick up here. Make sure your book is tilted, and I'll see you next time.